There was a jungle. In this jungle was a tree. This tree had a huge nest on one of its branches. A sparrow lived in this nest. A crow also lived in the same nest. One fine morning, the sparrow said to the crow, "I have heard that there is a big harvest of crops in the neighboring kingdom. I am going there. I will go there and feast on this harvest. I will fatten up and come back." Saying this, the sparrow spread his wings and flew away. The crow waited for the sparrow's return. The day almost ended. It was night, but the sparrow did not return. The crow was worried. What could have happened? I hope the sparrow is fine. I hope he's not trapped on some tree. Or has he stayed back seeing a lot of crop? Many days passed by, but the sparrow did not return. Finally, the crow gave up hope of the sparrow's return. One day, a rabbit was wandering around, and he reached this tree. He saw a huge empty nest on the tree. He thought, "Such a beautiful nest, and that too empty? Why not I make my home in this nest?" And the rabbit began living in that nest. As there was no hope of the sparrow's return, the crow allowed the rabbit to stay there. A few days later, the sparrow came back to his nest. Feasting on the crops every day, he had become quite fat. As he had started missing his hometown, he decided to come back. While the sparrow was entering his nest, he saw a white-colored rabbit with big ears and whiskers. The sparrow said, "Hey, rabbit, this is my house. Leave it immediately." The rabbit said, "I've been staying here since many days. This is my house." The sparrow said, "Not at all. I have been staying here since ages. That is why this is my house." The rabbit raised his long ears and he said, "When it comes to animals and birds, till they are young, that place is considered as theirs. Therefore, now this house is mine." In this way, the rabbit and the sparrow's fight went on and on. They both kept arguing over their right on that house, but their fight did not end. Finally, the rabbit said, "Now we shall go to someone who believes in religion and can make a right decision for us. Once a just decision is made, the one who gets this nest will stay in it and the other will leave." The sparrow agreed to this. A tomcat was listening to the argument between the sparrow and the rabbit since quite a while. He immediately took the rosary in his hand and closed his eyes and started chanting loudly. "The world is full of evil. Only religion is my refuge now." Seeing the tomcat utter such words, the rabbit said, "Wow, looks like this tomcat is a very spiritual man. Come, let's go to him and seek justice." The sparrow said, "No, the tomcat is our age-old enemy. We should speak to him from a distance." The rabbit said, "Okay, we'll talk from a distance." The sparrow spoke to the tomcat from a distance. "Hello." The tomcat said, "What did you say? Say it a little louder. I cannot hear you clearly." To test if the tomcat would be happy to hear about food, the sparrow said loudly, "O king, please give us justice, and you can devour the one who is at fault. You can eat one of us." Hearing this, the tomcat touched both his eyes and ears and said, "Oh my God! What did you say? I have given up hunting long ago. Now, non-violence is what I follow. Trust me. Come close and tell me everything clearly. Why did you both fight? Tell me everything from the beginning." The rabbit believed what the tomcat said. He went very close to the cat, but the sparrow was very clever. He stood a little away from him. The tomcat said, "Don't be afraid, O sparrow. I cannot hear very well. So come close and tell me everything clearly in my ears. I'll be able to hear clearly and also will be able to do justice." The rabbit went close to the tomcat and he narrated the entire story loudly into his ear. Seeing this, the sparrow also mustered up courage. He too went close to the tomcat, but before he could say anything, the tomcat's sharp claws fell on the tiny sparrow, and the rabbit's head was in the tomcat's mouth. This way, by killing the sparrow and the rabbit, the tomcat had a hearty meal. The tomcat then went and lay down peacefully in the empty nest in the trunk of the tree.